Breeze of Wichita. She states in an email to me, my uncle was injured in an accident at home, breaking his ankle in 2 places requiring surgery. He was just about healed and 4 months out from surgery when he had an auto accident, and now his same ankle and foot is really banged up with possible torn ligaments and tendons. He thinks he can handle this on his own. What do you think about that and his chances of getting all of his damages for the year off of work since his auto accident? Well, anytime you have a major pre-existing or significant pre-existing condition, which is what it sounds like we have here, you need to be very careful about how you proceed in a personal injury claim. You have to be brutally honest with the insurance companies, with the doctors, and with your lawyer, because in this particular situation, this gentleman's going to need a lawyer in order to make a successful recovery. The reason I say, Bree, that your uncle's going to need a lawyer is because that situation where you have a significant pre-existing injury and you suffer an aggravation of that pre-existing injury, the aggravation certainly is compensable. However, you have to prove the nature of that aggravation. And when you have a complicated, significant injury prior to your automobile accident to a body part, where you had surgery, and I could only guess that perhaps he had pins or metal placed in that ankle in order to provide structural integrity to the ankle, and that process was healing at the time of his accident. When he had another assault, another trauma to that ankle, you're going to need expert advice and expert reports analyzing the severity of the pre-existing condition and comparing that pre-existing condition to the condition from the automobile accident. Bree seemed to suggest that there were perhaps torn ligaments and tendons. Well, if those can in fact be proven, and those can be proven as being related to the automobile accident by the diagnostic tests that were taken from the old injury, showing that it was broken bones that occurred in the accident at home, and the automobile accident caused the tendons, specific tendons or ligaments to tear, caused specific damage, and you have objective proof of that, then the pre-existing condition, the pre-existing event is not as significant. But you're going to need a quality, good orthopedic surgeon who, when I say quality, I mean somebody who isn't just well qualified, but somebody who can write a narrative report and is willing to write a narrative report, a letter, basically explaining the difference in the condition from before to after the automobile accident. And if it's not the surgeon, in an ideal situation, it'd be the same surgeon that did the surgery for the home incident as the surgeon that's seen your uncle after the automobile accident. And then you're comparing apples to apples, and that would be the most persuasive narrative report, most influential narrative report with the insurance company. And ultimately, if the insurance company doesn't agree with that, then I think that would be the most persuasive report with a jury, the treater actually evaluating the situation. So, but it's a very delicate dance that has to be done. Sometimes doctors don't like to write those letters. Sometimes doctors feel like they're being put on the spot, either by the insurance company or the lawyer. Sometimes doctors in this situation think that if they write a letter, they're going to be drawn into court. So you really need a lawyer who knows the doctors, knows what questions to ask to get the appropriate report, to have the best chance of your uncle recovering all of the damages, including the lost wages that he sustained in this accident. Bree, thank you for that email.